Oh my god. Who is that? Who is that I hear? Is that Gorilla Man, Charlie, Ballyflaps, Duck, Judah, Gibson, Splix, Farbos, Mango, Micah, Orbital? What up, everybody? It's been a minute and a half, maybe even 2 minutes since we last spoke in this format. Kanto, it's Kanto. A lot of stuff has happened. A lot of stuff. We're back. How we all doing? I missed you guys, but I didn't miss some of you because I met some of you in real life. That was pretty cool. I'm lagging. Okay. I shouldn't be lagging anymore. I should have just fixed that. I was uploading a video. I'm no longer uploading a video. Let's go. So, how has everyone's past few weeks been? Because a lot of crazy shit has happened, huh? Today in this stream, I actually have a plan. We're going to talk about a lot of stuff. We are going to talk about the amazing things at Blade Show. And I am going to specifically answer your questions. Any of you that have any questions about Blade Show, about my experience, about what I got, about anything, I'm leaving it up to you. Chat decides. Ask me some questions. I will answer them. Let's talk. Get any new Ballies? Oh boy, did I. So. Oh shit. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. I forgot something. Okay, so chat, unfortunately since the upload was ruining my stream quality, the Nemesis first impressions video will be out tomorrow instead of tonight. I'll upload that. We'll talk about that tomorrow, probably like midday as usual. Thank you for being excited about it. So yeah, I was gonna upload it tonight, but now it's too late, and it was lagging the stream, so we're gonna do that tomorrow. So, what did I get at Blade Show? Well, I started off the weekend by picking up this little thing. My first ever live blade. pretty cool. My first live blade, the Kraken. Very cool. Dual tone, as we can see. It looks beautiful. Unfortunately, they were out of Damascus Kraken, so I couldn't buy it. But that's fine, because the dual tone satin looks very cool and is a ton of fun to flip. But I sold this. If you follow me on Instagram, you might know. You just sold that, Ethan. Why did you sell something? But why would you sell something that you just bought? That's kind of weird. Kind of weird, right? I can't put mine down either, Splix. It's a problem. I feel ya. Because I told you guys a little lie, a little fib. A little bit of a trick. They weren't sold out of Damascus Krakens. They had one left, and it was sitting in a drawer. And they found it. And they pulled it out, and they held it up, and they said, "Who wants to buy this?" And my hand shot up instantaneously. And I am now the proud owner of Damascus Kraken. It's never going to focus, ever. But, number 23. So, I got extremely lucky on day 3, and was able to purchase a Damascus Kraken, which is gorgeous. This thing is my new prized possession, my new favorite balisong. Everything I could ever want in a balisong is in the Damascus Kraken. It's serialized. It says Blade Show 2022 on it. It's made out of Damascus. I've always wanted a Damascus knife. It flips amazing. It's a Kraken. It's just incredible. So yes, I had to sell this one in order to recoup the money so I could buy that one. I think that's fair. I think that's fair. Because I didn't know I was going to be able to have one of those when I bought it. One of those Damascus Krakens when I bought the other one. So, yeah. Very cool. And then I got home. And I had 4 packages waiting for me. One of which you can see in my ears right now. I will tell you guys about these later. I don't know if you guys are audiophiles or anything. But the other was this. This is an Arctic. Ooh. So it's already sold. It is already sold, yes. Yo, Bush, good to meet you, dude. Good to flip with you. It was awesome. Arctic. I am a bit worried because this box that it came in is a chunky boy. This is the box that my other Arctic came in, right? This is the box that this Arctic came in. They are not the same. So I'm kind of wondering if A, Glidr ever changed their boxes, or B, I got scammed and this is actually a clone. I don't think it is. It looks like a real Arctic. It feels like a real Arctic. It's a bit slimmer than my Arctics, but it could just be like an old one. I genuinely don't know. But I think it's real. Yeah, COVID swept through Blade Show. I managed to avoid it, thankfully. Ty got it. I believe Damn Right I Got Knives got it. Bar Candle got it. So far, everyone else besides Ty in our group has tested negative. Machine-wise tested negative. I don't know about Fellowship. Yeah, there's no good Arctic clone. So I think it's a real Arctic. It's just an old Arctic. Because it's a bit slimmer than my Arctics. But it can't be a beta either because it doesn't have tab. So I don't know. We'll see. This is the giveaway. It's a bit beat up. You guys aren't going to be able to see it. I don't even know why I try. Yes, I did, nobody. What up, Donahue? This is going to be given away when I reach 1,000 subscribers, which is in like 8 or 9 subscribers, I think. So as soon as I hit that, I'm going to upload a video saying thank you and all that. Yep, cracking. What up, Eclipse? And you're going to leave a comment, and I'm going to pick a random comment, and I'm going to send them this Arctic. Figured it was only appropriate to give away an Arctic, considering how much it has really shaped my channel. So, we'll be doing that. Look out for that. Is Will tall? No, Will is the same height as I am. In fact, we were standing in his kitchen talking, and I was like, I appreciate that you're as tall as I am. He was like, yeah, it's pretty cool that we're the same height. So, that's pretty cool. No, don't sub to me on any alt accounts. I want to see some people. I want to see some active people. True, Charlie. How tall is Will? Tall. He's as tall as me, so he's like 5'6". Oh, Donahue, you should have came up and said hi. Same with you, Joe. Unless you did. Kraken Live Blade is much better than Kraken Trainer? Yes. Okay, so that was package number 2. Package number 3 were these. I got some worry bricks. Nothing too crazy about that. Yes, it did go every day. Nothing too crazy. They're just worry bricks. Yeah, let's go. No, I haven't seen your video yet, Donahue. I'll have to check it out. And then finally, the Nemesis. Nemesis is here. And it has tap already. I reached out to NRB. He's going to tune it up for me. So hopefully we can get that sorted out. My first impressions video will be out tomorrow. But let me just say that since the Nemesis is not inked, titanium, and flips amazingly, I'm not too concerned about the tap. I'm going to beat it anyway. But I am going to send it back to NRB. Hopefully he can fix it for me. He said that there is a problem with the prototypes where the channel is slightly undersized than what it's supposed to be. So everything doesn't really fit correctly and there's more play than there should be. He's hopefully going to take care of it. And if he doesn't, whatever. It's going to be my beater anyway, so. What up, Laser Blade? Okay, let me scroll up Splix. You posted a long thing. Yeah, Will and Brandon act the same in real life. It's crazy. And it was good meeting you, Splix, for sure. You can do an anno or keep it raw. It depends. If I can fix the tap, I'll get an anno on it. If I can't, I'm going to keep it raw. Because if I can fix the tap, I'm not going to beat it. I'm going to keep it a little more safe, and then I'll get an anno on it. If I can't fix it, then I'm going to beat it, and I don't want to anno it. Barbos, let me get home and settle back in, my man. We'll play Destiny soon, I promise. How was the swordfish? The swordfish was crazy. It was a lot better than I thought it would be. It was a ton better than I thought it would be. Still remains to be seen how the durability holds up long term, but I actually really enjoyed flipping it. No, Destiny is not more important. I really don't care about Destiny. I'm only doing this because I want to play with the old crew again. I don't want to play fucking Destiny again. And yes, for everyone who asked, I did get a Kraken. I have a Damascus Kraken. It was insane. Blade Show was insane. What's your favorite car? My favorite car would be a 1978, I believe, Datsun 240Z. Hey, William. Great to meet you, too. I apologize if I don't, like, immediately know who you are. based on your face. I'm terrible with faces. Wait, did I say 240Z? 280Z. I'm an idiot. Yes, a 1978 Datsun 280Z, aka this car right here. Favorite car of all time. I think it looks freaking awesome. 7 more, let's go! You're slowly falling in love with your knot. I think it's unhealthy. It's not unhealthy. It's not a toxic relationship. Unless that thing develops tap and gaslights you into thinking it's not a problem. I wouldn't know anything about that, though. So on your Insta story, you bought the CRNs. How you liking them? Yes, these are the Z... Oh, gosh. The KZ ZEX Pros, I think. KZ ZEX Pro. That sounds familiar. But yes. I actually recognized you earlier than I thought it would Splix. Or than I thought I would Splix. Saw you at the Heibel booth. Hey, William, yes. Good meeting you. Good meeting you, my man. Drew, thank you for following. Or subscribing. I'm an idiot. This isn't the other platform. The Swordfish is probably going to have all kinds of colors, and I can't wait to see that. I think it's going to be sick. Yeah, but these headphones, it's a crime that these things are $40. I spent all night listening to them since I got them, and they're just fucking insane. For 40 bucks, holy cow. It's gonna be like 230. Not the Swordfish. The Swordfish is gonna be like 160. Yes, these were specifically recommended to me by Will. Yes, I do remember you, Bush. Yep. You were the person with like the Talisong and the Zephyr and the Serpent Striker, I believe. Yeah, these things sound insane. It's a crime, like I said, that these are $40. Is the Kraken your new favorite knife? Yes. The Kraken undoubtedly is my new favorite knife. I can't EDC it, which I'm a little sad about due to like just laws. I'm not entirely sure how people would react to a live bladed balisong in public. I can own one because it's all about intent here, but I'm not going to EDC it. Unfortunately, I am going to EDC my Nemesis either way if I can get it fixed or not, because this thing's awesome. But the Kraken is not only built well, it flips amazingly. The Damascus looks beautiful. It's a matte texture on the handles. It feels really cool. It's just awesome. Best knife you tried at Blade. That's tough, Kanto. It's a 3-way tie between the Hydro prototype from Squid, the Machine-Wise Prisma, and the Machine-Wise Seraph. Oh, 4-way tie, and the Tsunami. So the Tsunami, the Hydro, Prisma, and Seraph. All 4 of those are running for my favorites from Blade Show. Yeah, Flippy. Yep. You were taller, I believe. And you saw us out in the line. These are the KZ ZEX Pros. Did you get a chance to try any Ham? Yes, I tried a Prodigy. It was great. Did you not get a Medusa? Ty got the Medusa, not me. You tried the Nami on day 3? I tried the Nami all 3 days, yep. The Madco was alright. I don't think it really stands up to the $400 price tag, and it was a bit heavy for what I thought it was going to be. It was super sick meeting you, Flippy. Thank you for doing the interview with us. It was dry and loose. When I tried it, it was well tuned. I really enjoyed it when I tried it. I have, so on my phone, which I need to move to my computer so I can actually read off of it. I have a whole list of balisongs that I tried and balisong and like my thoughts on them. So now whenever anyone comes into chat and asks, what's your opinion on this, this, and this, I can actually give it to them because I've tried so many knives. Yeah, they're aiming for like 400, Flippy. Unfortunately. Which I think is why I didn't like it too much. I also thought it was just a bit heavy. How was the transition from trainer to live blade? Were you nervous? No, not really. I was nervous. I was nervous the very first time that I tried a live blade, but after that it kind of disappeared. Yes, here. Let me get the list off of my phone and onto my computer. Your squid trainer started to slap on the safe handle? That fucking sucks, dude. I'm sorry. Okay. I just sent it to myself on Discord. Yep, there we go. Balisong tried list. Perfect. I have the list on my computer. With live blades, you just gotta recognize that you're gonna get cut. I got cut, and I got cut badly at Blade Show. I have so many cuts on my hands and all of that stuff. You just gotta get used to it. The Hydro is supposed to be around the Nemesis price, which the Hydro was insane. I've always said that I didn't like the Hydro, or I wasn't interested in them. The Hydro was one of my favorite things that I tried. How you liking the worry bricks? They're cool. I just don't know how to do anything on them, so I can't really judge them yet. Was Machine Wise there? Yes, he was. I got to hang out with Machine Wise on Sunday and Monday. Yeah, the blade steel's a bit weird considering it's a trainer. Nemesis is amazing. Mine has tap. My channels are oversized, so I'm going to send it back to NRB to get that fixed. But other than that, it's an incredible flipping experience. It's neutral, but it still like sticks to your hand when you do rollovers and chaplains, and it's sick. What's up with the podcast link? What is up with the podcast link? What do you mean? I might sell this for a Hydro. I can't lie. The Hydro is freaking awesome. Would you say you're worried about sucking at worry bricks? No, not at all. The Prisma is one of the best, is probably one of the best balisongs under $200. The Prisma is fucking nuts, dude. I clicked on it and nothing shows like at all. I'm about to take the podcast link out of the description because this is like the third time that it's broken. This is like the third time that it's broken. And I am getting annoyed with it. Was the swordfish titanium? No, the swordfish was aluminum. Can you flip a live blade now? I can. I have a live blade sitting right next to me. Edit. Video. Prisma's 150. Favorite bally you tried at Blade? 4-way tie, Tsunami, Seraph, Prisma, Hydro. Also, one that really surprised me, I tried a Replicant. I tried a stock Replicant. That thing really surprised me. I liked that a lot more than I thought it would. Prisma handle material, 6061. Yes, Adam. Both of them are definitely worth it. The Kraken is more standard. The Kraken is a good all-around flipper, whereas the Prisma is a long, weird, interesting balance to get used to. And they definitely both stand on their own. I'm going to own a Prisma, and I'm going to own a Kraken at the same time. Kraken or Squid Trainer? Kraken all the way. Kraken is the best knife that Squid makes. And I feel comfortable saying that because the Hydro isn't out yet and the Tsunami is not readily available enough. The Prisma, I think, is better than the Kraken Trainer, but not better than the Kraken Live Blade. So the Kraken Trainer has a different balance than a Kraken Live Blade. It's a bit more handle biased and it doesn't fan as well. But the Kraken Trainer versus Squid Trainer, I like the Kraken Trainer better. The Kraken Trainer, I think, beats the Nautilus. I think beats the Squid Trainer, but it does not beat the Kraken Live Blade. Tally Z was amazing. You try an Ibass? I don't think so. Will Hirsch Nabali thoughts? Freaking awesome. If they hit the price that they're trying to hit, it will be insane and it will change the game. It'll kind of be like these headphones. It'll be like it is a crime that it is this good kind of thing. Okay, so here's the full list. Not the full list, but here are the most important things that I tried that really stuck with me at Blade Show. The Will Hirsch X Nabali thing. The clone alien, or the one alien, the one Falcon. The Morse, Fly Tie Lucha, Prisma, Nautilus V2, Mermaid, Squid. That one doesn't matter. Antarctic, Squiddy PDP, Kraken V1, Seraph, Hydro, Madco, Swordfish, Tsunami, Solo, Kraken Trainer, Triton, Squid Trainer 3.5, Stitch Steel Alien, Barfly Pro V3, Barebones, Talisong Z, Bally Scissors, Orca Trainer, Medusa, Squiddy A, Prodigy, Sagaya, Titan, Replicant, Sentinel, BM51, Alpha Beast, Chab. Those are the ones that really stuck with me. There are probably a few ones in there that I'll add in later, but those are what's in my list right now. They're trying to hit under 70, Orchid. It happens, Splix. You got to make the trade-off. How's a Swordfish versus a Squid Trainer? They're both different enough to exist on their own. The Swordfish is lighter than the Squid Trainer, but I think the Swordfish flips a little better. What are your thoughts on the Alien? Which one? The 51 was cool. The 51 was a bit small. But I liked it. It was just kind of basic. The Zipper. I need to add the Zipper to this list. I do like the Zipper more than the Cycloid because it's a heavier weight, and the weight was the biggest problem I had with the Cycloid. So, love the Zipper, although it was a big problem with Chaplains. I could not keep a Chaplain on my finger with that one. The one Alien, I didn't like it. The one Alien has a taper in the handles that starts halfway down the handle, and it just does not feel good whatsoever. Where can I find pics of the Will X Nabali? Let me see if I can pull it up for you. I like the Titan just because of the look of the spacers when you flip it. It looks like tracers as it spins around, and it's super sick. It felt pretty neutral. It felt kind of long, but I actually overall really liked it. What's the worst Bally? The worst balisong that I tried at Blade Show. Shit, what was it? I remember what it was. Or I remember that there was one. But I don't remember what it was. When's Will gonna make the Blade Show video? I don't know, man. I'm not Will. What do you think about the one Falcon? Not great. I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that amazing. It was kind of sharp. The handles were very sharp and square, and it didn't fan very well, and I just wasn't a fan of it. Get a chance to flip a Zephyr. I did. It was very interesting. It felt kind of like an Arctic, I feel like. The Mega Scuff Lucha. I did try the Mega Stuff Lucha. That was weird. Yes, Kanto. Thank you for reminding me. Yes. Adam Heibel, you make some amazing stuff. Your titanium knives look fucking sick. But that trainer, I could not flip it to save my life. Kevin Ikeda, thank you for the subscription. Hopefully you enjoy your stay. Appreciate you. Thoughts on the solo? Super sick. Kind of heavy. Actually very heavy. But kept its momentum well. And flipped pretty well for how heavy it was. Wait, did we hit it? I think we hit it. I think we did it. We're at 1K. Yeah, I think we did it. That's it. Woo! Yeah, baby. That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo! It says 1K for me. And that's all that matters. We did it. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. Bigger number, better person. Let's go. Should we do the Arctic giveaway thing live right now, and I'll turn it into a video later? Yeah, let's do it live. Where did the Arctic go? Uh-oh, where did the Arctic go? Where did I put the Arctic? Hello? What is happening? What? Hello? Losing my... I already lost it. It's already gone. It's in the back rooms. Hold on. We'll be back. Is it under the chair? No. No, it's not under the chair. It went to the back rooms already. Hold on. What the hell? How do you... How do you lose an Arctic? How do I, the Arctic shill, lose an Arctic right after I got it? Yeah, I put it back in its box. Oh. I put it back in its box, but I don't see the box anywhere. There it is. Yep. Okay, I'm just a fucking idiot. Okay, we got it. It went home. It went home. How enter? Okay, we're not... Okay, hold on. Chill. So what we're going to do is I'm going to record the video that I'm going to use for the giveaway right now. So it's going to be a video that I upload. And you guys are going to leave a comment on that video, and I'm going to pick a random comment from that video. Although... Have a good one, Adam. I'm trying to think because I'm going to want... I'm gonna want to... Okay, so initially what I was thinking is that I would upload and then just delete the video, but that would be terrible to do. Because the video is going to get a lot of interactions. It's going to get a lot of comments and likes, because that's what I'm going to require that you do in order to enter. So I don't really want to delete that video, because then it will just hurt me more than it helps me. I don't know, Judah. I have to work that out. Canada is a bit, it might have to be... Yes, Farbos. You know what? That's a great idea. Okay, we're not going to do it live. I'm going to make a specific video tonight for the 1K special. It's just going to be a little edit. When and how did you get the Arctic? I got it like 3 weeks ago on stream, on the secondhand market. Anyone outside of the US might be liable for shipping. That might be how I do it. I'll give it away, but you have to pay for shipping if you're outside the US. Thank you, Donahue. Thank you, everyone. Can we see it? Of course. Of course you can see it. There it is. It's a bit beaten up. It's secondhand, but it's an Arctic. What do you expect? So yeah, I'll do a little edit, put together some B-roll. And go from there. Tap and play test. No tap, no play. But I got you. No tap. Or no play. No tap. Hey, what up, Machine Wise? What up, Dalen? I appreciate you lurking. Thank you, YZ. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for the congratulations. And thank you, everyone, for the 1,000 subscribers. That's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool thing. I'm going to post that in the Discord. Perfect. Likeable person, you deserve it. Thank you. Thank you, Splix. Holy cow, it's been 41 minutes already. Okay, what else do you guys want to know? What else do you guys want to know about Blade Show? Or about anything, really? Ah. The worry bricks are going to be the death of me. Anyone try to steal this time? No, actually, I don't think so. Holy cow, everyone's going so fast. Okay, rapid fire. Anyone try to steal this time? No, but there was a situation where someone misplaced a Madco prototype and they thought me and Ty stole it because someone told them that we had it last. What'd you think of the Bally Comp? Freaking awesome. Really fun to watch. Favorite knife you flip that you don't own? The Hydro. No, the Seraph. Or the Prisma. One of those two, Seraph or Prisma. Who had the coolest booth? Squid, by far. How was the food? There wasn't any food there. But there was a mall across the street that had really good food. Antarctic and Arctic differences. Antarctic is more neutral and lighter. And has better grip. Prisma versus Knot. Prisma slaps the shit out of the Knot. Not even a comparison. How is the Knot V2 worth? It's a little better. I don't know about durability. You like the Seraph or Tsunami more? I like both of them because they provide a different experience. If I had to own one, though, I would probably own a Seraph. What are worry bricks? These. They're magnetic little bricks that you can fidget around with. Favorite person you met? Oh, you're gonna make me choose between Will, Brandon, Machine Wise, Lucas, Fellowship Blades, Andre. You can't make me pick. You can't make me pick. No way. Thanks for stealing the Madco proto for me. I'll send you the Bitcoin later. Don't make me pick. Don't make me pick my favorite person I met. Prisma versus Knot. The Knot gets rocked. Yeah, it is not close, guys. Trust me on that. The Prisma rocks the Nautilus's shit. The Prisma knocks anything. Like, oh my gosh. The Prisma knocks the shit out of a lot of things above its price point. What can you tell us about the Will Hirsch Bally? It will be available soon-ish. They are aiming for it to be under $70. It will have a bottle opener. It flips really well. It will have the Will Hirsch logo on it. And it will be available on Amazon and available with Prime. Favorite Bally you tried at Blade Show? 4-way tie. Seraph, Tsunami, Prisma, Hydro. Bally Comp was super sick. I couldn't see super well, but it was really, really cool to see a bunch of people who are better than me flipping in person. Like, that was a super sick experience. Person you were most blown away by seeing their flipping IRL? Lucas for sure. Squidmaster. Oh my gosh, he's insane IRL. It will be the entry trainer. Yes. I completely agree with that. It's like we have a really solid like pathway. You get the Will Hirsch balisong, and then you move up to a Prisma, and then you move up to maybe like a Kraken, and then you go all the way up to like a Seraph or something. We've got a really nice like. Yeah, Lucas is crazy to look at inside. Lucas is crazy to watch flip in person. What famous flippers were in Bally Comp? James Hill, Corbin Lovins. I'm sorry, I'm so bad at remembering who was in Bally Comp. What up, SoCal? Is Will an insane flipper? Will is very fun to watch in person. He just kind of does stuff, and it's super smooth, and it looks super casual. Yeah, Known Lyrics 1, he was insane. Craziest trick that I saw someone do at Blade Show. There was this one guy who... No, wait, never mind. Is Brandon as chaotic in person? Brandon and Will behave exactly like they do in the videos. Like, it's insane. They are exactly the same. Slightly more chill. Like, they're not just like, go, 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 go. But they are just as goofy, just as jokey, and just as funny in person. Nice, SoCal. Is this the most people you've ever had in a live? Yes. Once we cross the 29 viewer cap, then yeah. My record before this, I think, is 28. Thank you, Augie. Will you ever enter Ballycomp? No, definitely not. You could hear Will across the convention. You could also see Will across the convention because he just had this like group around him at all times, just following him. How many Brandon clones did you see? At least 69,000. Any tips on smoothing out my flips? Just a lot of practice. I'm not a good flipper either. Just find a combo that you really like to do and practice it a lot. Someone asked earlier if I tried a titanium Orca. No, I only tried the Orca trainer. What'd you think of Andre's polished Kraken? It was sick. The polished Kraken, I would buy one. I would buy one for sure. It felt really cool. What's the Will Hirsch X Nabali's Bally called? I don't know. I don't know. What is it called? So you actually went in on the Damokraken? I did. I got extremely lucky. Actually, did I tell the story of how I got this? And if I did, if I didn't, do you guys want to hear it? You could learn any trick instantly right now. Which trick? Scissors. See you, Orchid. Yes, but tell it again. I'll tell it again. So, I'm over by Squid's booth. I'm flipping. Ty was over there with someone who had a bunch of stuff that I really wanted to try. So Ty comes over. I'm sitting around with like Brandon and a few other people. And he's like, yo, come over here. This dude has like a custom rep. He's got a Titan. He's got a Sentinel. Like all this stuff that I wanted to try. So I went over and I started trying it. And I sat over there for a while. And then after a little bit, I stood up and I started wandering around the Squid booth. And this was the third day, like an hour and a half before they were going to close. Probably like an hour before they were going to close. And I went up to the Squid booth and I was like, hey, do you guys have anything that you're trying to get rid of that you don't want anymore? Like the stands that they had out or any of the free stuff that they didn't want that I could have extras of, like just stuff like that. So they start looking around, so I'm hanging around. And then one of the knife distributors comes up to them and is like, hey, what stock do you want to sell? Because at the end of Blade Show, manufacturers don't want to transfer their stock. They just want to sell it. They don't want to pay to ship it back. So they will sell it to distributors who will then sell them on like Blade HQ or something like that. So the distributors came up and they asked what they had. So Squid started going through their stock, taking stuff out of drawers, figuring out what they wanted to sell, what they wanted to take back, what they wanted to sell on the website, all that stuff. And then as I'm standing there, someone just kind of stops. So looking in a drawer, they just kind of stop and they pull out, do I have the box down? Yes, I do. They pull out a limited edition box. And I'm like, huh? And they look inside of it and it's a Damascus Kraken. And it's one that they didn't sell. It's not like the display, it's not anyone's personal one. It's literally one that they just didn't sell that got lost in a drawer. And he holds it up and he's like, yo, does anyone want to buy a Damascus Kraken? And my hand shot up. My hand shot up before my brain could even think about what I was doing. Because what I brought, I can say this now because you guys aren't going to mug me because I'm not a Blade Show anymore. I brought $500 cash to Blade Show and that was my max. So I spent $275 on my dual tone Kraken and then I had $225 left over. So I raised my hand before I realized, oh shit, that goes way over my budget that I had for Blade Show. Oops. But it's a Damascus Kraken. I mean, I have to. I saw it. Beforehand, I was like, I don't really care about it. But I saw it in real life when it was already sold out, and it was beautiful. So my hand instantly shoots up without me thinking about it. And then I start going a million miles a minute. Like, can I afford this? Can I pay, like, can I give them the rest of my cash and then pay the rest with my card? Like, what can I do to do this? Thankfully, they had it all squared away. I could pay with a combination of cash and credit, which was perfect. Not credit, and debit, which was perfect. So my bag was still over with Brandon because I had gotten up and walked over to try out this guy's, like, cool balisongs that he had, as I mentioned earlier. So I get up and I'm like, wait, I have to go get my stuff. I run over back to Brandon and I invade the group. I grab my bag and I go, guess who just bought a Damascus Kraken? And then I run away. And they're all like, what? So like a crowd, it was so weird. Like a crowd starts coming over as I'm paying for it. And I'm like fumbling with my bills. I'm like shaking. I'm trying to count money. It's got all these thoughts running through my head. What am I going to do with my other Kraken? So yeah, they found a Damascus Kraken in a drawer, and I just happened to be the closest one. If I was a split second later, the person to my left who was sitting on the floor would have bought it. Because I raised my hand, and then half a second later, they raised their hand. But the squid guy was like, oh, I saw him first. What up, Miles? So, yeah, it was insane. I am incredibly lucky and humbled to have had that happen to me. No, I am not, probably never going to sell it. Never going to let it out of my sight. I was worried, I brought this on the plane, which is probably a bad idea. Not on the plane. I put it in my checked luggage, which was probably a bad idea because it very well could have been confiscated. Thankfully, it wasn't. And now that it's here, it's staying on its display case, and it's never going anywhere. And also, you mentioned that I had asked Squid if they had anything they wanted to get rid of. I also managed to get one of the stands that they displayed it on. So, I have a display stand and a Damascus Kraken. And these display stands are like 3D printed. It says Squid Industries. It's got like the logo up in here. Like, they're sick. So I managed to get one of those and a Kraken. It now sits underneath my monitor on that stand, and it will stay there. As long as you have it put away in a case, you won't raise a stink about it. I pretty much figured, but I wasn't sure. Close up, yes. I can give you guys a close. I can't give you guys a close up on this camera because it won't autofocus. I mean, I can try. Yeah, see, it won't autofocus. I can show you guys some high-quality pictures that I took already. Did Lucas try the Squid Trainer? No, the Squid Trainer didn't leave my case at all too much. At the end of the blade, are the stands free? No, I went up and asked them specifically. They sold it to me as, like, I got it in with the Damascus Kraken. Don't cut yourself. Too late for that. Too late for that. Do you flip it a lot, or is it more of a display piece? I do flip it a lot. I love flipping it because it's a Kraken. It flips amazingly. I just don't flip it over concrete or anything. I only flip it over carpet. I would EDC it. Yeah, 1K subscriber. Isn't that crazy? I was planning on beating my Kraken because they take a beating well, but this thing is too beautiful. I have always wanted a Damascus blade. It was always my plan to buy a Damascus knife and put it on display. So the fact that I have a Damascus balisong is insane. Would they sell them, you think? Squid? No, not on their website. No, those were specific to Blade Show. Why is Live Blade Kraken different from Trainer? I don't know. I can't answer that. I didn't even know they had Damascus Krakens. It was a Blade Show exclusive. Mango, I am selling the Black Kraken. It is already sold. It sold about 5 minutes after I posted it. I'm shipping it out tomorrow. Oh, you mean at Blade? Yeah, they would sell... Anyone who asked. I think a few other people got one as well. It wasn't just me. I saw, I think, 2 other people that had them, but they sold them. They didn't just give them away. Were you able to try a Sentinel? I was, yes. No, the Tsunami is not a Blade Show exclusive. The Blade Show exclusives this year were the Damascus Kraken and the purple Krakens that they had. I guess no handle swap. I wouldn't want to handle swap it anyway. I looked at what it would look like. I looked at what it would look like with the dual tone handles, and it did not look good. The gray of the blade does not match the silver of the dual tone handles. Oh yeah, Squiddy A too. I forgot about that. The Squiddy Amber. But let me show you guys some high quality pictures I took of the Kraken. Here we go. Nope. Here we are. Can I not open this in a new tab? Really? Oh, I can only save as a web page. Wow. Well, here it is. You might recognize this bridge if you're a big Will Hirsch fan. Yeah, or as everyone there called it, the Piss Squiddy. Yeah, Will Hirsch fans might recognize this bridge. But this thing, oh my god, dude. I am in love with it. I am in love with it. Saw someone selling their Squiddy A for 60 ship. Yeah, I saw that. I'm surprised no one tried to scalp it. You try the PewDiePie Squiddy? I did. It feels terrible. It feels like waxy, and I don't like it. Atlanta is super dope, Splix. And then, of course, Brandon. You ever tried a Gale? No, I've never tried a Gale. Closest thing I've tried to a Gale is the Nemesis. So entire waste of money. I wouldn't say it's a waste of money. I just wouldn't say it's the best. It also, the coating, the Cerakote in the handles peels off ridiculously quickly. Turn your camera. It looks weird right now. This is how I actually look. Fuck you. Did the Nemesis live up to expectations? Absolutely, except for one small detail. It has tap. But NRB said I could send it back to him and he'd tune it for me. Who's that goblin in the bottom right? I don't know. I don't know who that goblin is. He's a funny looking guy. Yeah, no, this thing. This is my prized balisong possession. Easily. Did you try Brandon's knot? I did. Brandon's miracle knot. It was pretty cool. Pretty cool to try a Nautilus that didn't have tap. Yo, what up, Noah? Thank you, Ted. You have bad luck with tap for real? Yep. Both of my trainer grails have tap. Mirror it? No. If I mirror it, then I'm looking at the screen right now. You guys need to understand like UI design. If I mirror my camera, I'll be looking at the edge of the screen. Right now I'm looking at the content. The content's right here. I can't mirror my camera. Is that a ladder pattern blade? I couldn't tell you. I could not tell you. keep backing out of selling my knot, fall in and out of love with it. Just you could just pull the trigger if you want to, or not. I say make a decision soon though. Raindrop? It might be, yeah. What camera are you using right now? I'm using my phone. I am using my phone. Yeah, Banana, that's exactly how it went. I was holding it up, and Brandon was standing behind me, and he was like, I went to pull it down because I was done taking the picture, and he goes, no, do that again. And I was like, no. What are you gonna do? You're gonna scare me into dropping it? But no, he just wanted to squeeze in and photobomb like the little goblin he is. I saw that, Ted. Someone asked me to Photoshop that a while back on stream, and I did it. It looked pretty cool. The Joker Mako. Who's your favorite maker there to hang out with? Maker? What were your favorite knives you tried? Yes, Judah. Judah. See, I'm looking at the chat right now. My camera is looking at the chat. Now my camera is looking at the content. It flips. That's how it works. It's good stream design. Go on. Go on, Mo. Good girl. Okay, so I hung out with Dalen, Machine-Wise, and Grant, Fellowship Blades, a lot. And you can't make me choose between them. You can't make me choose between Dalen and Grant. They're both sick. Keep the worry bricks. Fellowship is more interesting than me? No, Dalen. Not in the slightest. Both of you. I had conversations with both of you. And both of you were very, very interesting to talk to. Where and how much are the worry bricks? I think these set me back $20 and they are available at worrybricks.com, I think is the website. They might not be in stock right now. No, they are. They have a special edition white and mint right now that are $35, which is a bit expensive. But if you want a set, go for it. At least he can stay awake. Dalen, did you see the picture that Ty and I took of both of you sleeping? Will you eventually aim for a Nami? I will eventually aim for a Seraph. Yo, what up, Noah? What was it like talking to me? It was pretty cool. It was really cool. It's cool meeting the community. Ted, it's a crime that these cost what they do. These things are so sick. Nami versus Seraph and why? Both of them have their merits. The Nami is a bit more, I guess, normal. It's a bit more standard sized. And the Seraph is a bit longer. As someone with small hands, I notice stuff like that. I prefer the Seraph because the sound it makes is it makes an ungodly sound. Are those the $40 headphones Will recommended? They are, yes. And they're amazing. They're so good. I personally think the Seraph is better, but that's a personal preference thing. I think Nami versus Seraph is entirely personal preference. I gotta find this. What were they called? I can give you the exact link, Dalen. I'll DM it to you on Instagram. You remember how Will showed us his speakers and you could like hear the cars going by and you could close your eyes and like point to it? That's kind of how these are. That is kind of how these are. I can close my eyes and kind of feel it's more of like a left and right thing rather than a front and back thing, but there's a little bit of front and back here. They're pretty good. They also sound absolutely insane on that broken, you'll know what I'm talking about, the broken subwoofer song that Will played. These things sound nuts. Oh crap. I gotta find his Spotify just for that one. I'll also DM it to you. Here, I have to take my phone off my stand, so give me 1 second here, boys. What's the name of the headphones? They are the KZ-ZEX Pros, I believe. Your library. Share, copy link. Officially in full operation starting tomorrow. Congratulations, Dalen. Hell yeah. You love to see that. Heavily appreciated. I got you. I want to do it now. I wouldn't have done it now, but I want to do it now because if I don't do it now, I'm going to completely forget. Because I did it to Brandon multiple times over the weekend where I was like, oh yeah, I'll send you a link or I'll send you a picture of that. And he never got it because I completely forgot. Okay, there we go. Sent both the links to you, my man. Super sick. Nope. Wrong button. There we go. Oh, wait. Oh, I can focus on the... Come on. Do it. Do the thing. It's not going to do the thing. Fuck. Oh, no. Oh, no. I messed everything up. Hot Watermelons. What a name. Thank you for subscribing. I hope you enjoy your stay. Welcome to the shit show. Welcome to... There we go. Okay, cool. The move sucked. Dude, I can imagine. I saw your stories where you're walking through your shop and it was like, oh no, he has to move all of that and tune all of that and do whatever you have to do with machines to all of that. Can I build you a keyboard? Isn't that extremely expensive? I don't really have a need for a keyboard currently because I have a laptop that I mainly use. This is my desktop, granted, but come on. Purchased? Hell yeah. Is that focus better? I can't tell. I think that's good. You'll have to let me know what you think of them. Because I had plugged them in for the first time and they were like really bad, and I was like, oh no, there's no way Will recommended this. And then I realized, oh, I didn't plug them in correctly. Somehow I managed to plug in a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack in the incorrect way, but whatever, we won't talk about that. When did you set up the sub notification? Here's the funny thing, the sub notification has been on the entire time that I've streamed. The whole time that I've been streaming, they've been there. It's just that people subscribe, but they don't set their subscriptions to public, so it doesn't come through up here. Are they IEMs? Yes, they are. They are... I can give you guys... you know what? I can give you guys the KZ. I don't want to give you the Amazon. Oh, I'm not signed in. Perfect. They're these. These are the headphones I'm wearing right now. Wait, no. This isn't them. This doesn't have Prime. Is it this one? Oh, no. Because I'm signed out, I don't have Prime. Yeah, it's these. KZ, X Critical, CRN, ZEX Pro. Bang, bang, bang. Dankpod Gang? Word. They have a tiny anime man on the ears? No. No, they have like a little logo. It's like a K and a Z, would you believe it? Prisma's in production starting tomorrow. Ooh! I'm so... Now that I have this Nemesis, I keep thinking about the fact that I love it, but like, damn, I miss the Prisma. Ty's Prisma was so fucking sick. Did you try a Planarian? That's the one knife that I was looking for that I never got to try. Dude, Dalen, you think Will's out here changing the game? No, homie, you are out here changing the game. You get a Prisma in people's hands for like 150 or 160. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ay, ay, ay. You guys are just changing two different games. Will's changing down here. You're changing up here. Can't believe the value on the Prisma. Dude, the Prisma is just the best balisong that I've tried under the $200 mark. Just straight up. The Vortex is probably the closest thing that I can say competes with it, but the Vortex is very slippery, and the Prisma really isn't, so... And also, the Prisma just, I think, flips a little bit better. Hell, I would even say that there's merit to saying that a Prisma is better than a Nemesis. Although maybe I'm just a bit biased because the tap, but... How does the Arctic compare? Oh my god, dude. The Prisma slaps the shit out of the Arctic, the Squid Trainer, the Antarctic, the Kraken Trainer. Like... Ain't nothing perfect, damn right. But you're close. The Will Hirsch X Nibali blade looked really cool and it's a bottle opener. Yes, the Will Hirsch prototype is super sick. I'm super stoked, Dalen, to see how the Prisma sells out on its first day. I'm stoked to see if how quickly it sells out. I'm doing pretty good, Wicked. You missed quite a bit, I can't lie, but it's alright. Nemesis is pretty good. Mine has tap. I'm going to be sending it back to NRB to hopefully have him fix that. But otherwise, it's phenomenal. Really, really sick. What's the Will prototype? I'm surprised by how many people haven't seen the Will prototype, because a lot of people have been posting about it. I'm not. It's going to sell out so fast, people are going to be sad. But the thing is, even if it does, it's like you got next week. Same thing happens with squid. I missed the first Mako drop. I just tried again the next week. I mean, granted, I moved to an Arctic because the Arctic at the time was a lot better than the Mako for the same price, which isn't going to happen with the Prisma, but you can just... It sucks that so many people from Blade got COVID, though. Like, really sucks. Thankfully, I've avoided it for now. But we'll see if that changes or not. So this is the Will Hirsch prototype that he is doing in collaboration with the Amazon balisong company Nabali's. Will is going to be doing a video on this very soon on his Will Hirsch Flips channel, where he goes around Blade Show getting people's opinions on it. Yeah, the entirety of Blade was a COVID factory. Yeah, unfortunately. Which sucks, but thankfully I had a mask on most of the time, and I'm vaccinated, so... You said it would be around 70 or 80? I said it would be under. They're gunning for under 70 to 80. They said, Will said that everything's public. The only thing that he doesn't want is someone talking about, like, an exact price point, because production costs change, and we don't want to get people's hopes up, like, prematurely. So, he said the safe bet is under 70. What up, Keever? How you doing? Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm not saying I'm immune to COVID, but I'm saying it definitely helped. Because Ty got COVID, and I was rooming with Ty, and I feel fine, and he has symptoms, and I tested negative. I'm gonna keep an eye on it, obviously, but we'll see where that goes. It's under 70. I'm copying instantly. I think it's a safe bet that it's under 70. Did he post a spec sheet? I can give you a spec sheet. It's 6061 aluminum. Bottle opener blade. Testing every day until Saturday. I'll probably do the same. I actually don't know what steel the blade is. I should have asked. Weight. We also don't know a weight. But it felt light. It felt like probably 4.1 or 4.2 ounces. Dalen would probably be better at estimating the weight based on how he flipped it. Or based on the fact that he makes balisongs. Nope. Bushings. This is a bushing balisong. Brandon. Currently it will be healthily under $70. I didn't want to say it. They will have other colors. It is on bushings, and it should be under 70. It looks so fucking sexy. Yes. That's kind of what I felt. Like, it kind of felt like 4 or 4.1. Oh, Brandon, you secured red and black? I didn't know you secured the red and black. They made a prototype they're sending soon, I believe. Oh, that's so sick. That's so sick. This is gonna be game. There's so much cool stuff coming out. There's so much. The Prisma is gonna be readily available. This is gonna be readily available. This is gonna ship really quickly. Like, this is gonna have a ton of colors, bushings. The Prisma is gonna drop every freaking week and compete with basically all of Squid's lineup. Like, what a great day to be a balisong flipper. Brandon, I assume you mean like red handles with the black in here, kind of like Will has the orange and silver. Yeah, we really are in a balisong renaissance. Currently has yet to be even fully greenlit. Still in the prototype phase. So far, so good, though. Yeah. It's exciting. It's very exciting. Prismas are going to drop weekly. I think that is, yeah, that's public, right? Uh-oh. Yeah, I think that's public. I'd buy a butter song too. Should be black and red on the handles and the blade, not 100% sure. Yo, dope. 30 a week. Yeah, okay, I thought that was public. Weekly I'm just there, like, we hung out, or I guess no, yeah, I hung out with so many people over Blade Show and heard so much stuff. I'm kind of like forgetting what's public and what isn't, so I'm treating everything as if it isn't. So thank you, Verity. Appreciate it, man. Handle customization or not? There's different colors if that's what you're asking. Ted Barfly does. BB Barfly. Yeah, BB Barfly has one of the most robust customization systems I've seen. Do you know the colors? I do, but I'm not going to say them. Like Brandon said, Will requested 5 to 7 colors. Okay, yeah. That I shouldn't say that I know what the colors are, but I know what's on the table. That's what I should say. But those aren't final, so they're not talking about that. The cutlery aisle in a grocery store. That's your Blade Show. Yeah, Brandon, you've got some huge interest. And from what I've seen, a lot of the community actually isn't aware of it. I've seen a lot of people talk about, like, oh, what is the Will Hirsch prototype balisong? What's going on with that? I don't know what that is. So I'm interested to see how much it even blows up further after Will posts his video. Did you try a V2 Firefly? I saw one Firefly at the show. One person had a Firefly. It was a red one. Box of Krakens and Chex Mix. You get to the bottom of the bottom of the bag and there's a Kraken in there. You know when the Prismas are dropping? No, I don't. Hell yeah. That's what we love to see, Brandino. Yeah, I was gonna say, is that a name reveal? Thank you, Judah. Bulb. Box. No, they can't say what colors there are. A lot of the problem with making a balisong like this and doing it in the public eye is that a lot of stuff isn't confirmed. So they don't want to say stuff, get people's hopes up, and then have it be canceled. Because they can say, "Oh, it's gonna be $5," and then when it comes out and it's $15, people are like upset about that, you know? Blade looks Orca-esque. I mean, the blade just looks like a Bowie profile. Have you seen Obi-Wan? I haven't. Not sure if I will, to be honest. Sorry to you, Brandon. Actually, I would watch it with someone else who is into Star Wars. But the only Star Wars show that I'm actually into is The Mandalorian. Blade looks like it'll ring a lot. It does not ring. I mean, I have a sound test right here. You can listen to what it sounds like. Did you just hear Brandon in the background? Obi-Wan has been a roller coaster and not in a good way. Really? That sucks. I didn't try a Gigas, no. I would have loved to. Yeah, no one does aluminum anodization, which is surprising. I thought someone would have moved in to take that space by now. What up, boy with Bally? How's your how's your Lego balisong doing? 2 episodes have been 8 out of 10s. The other 2 have been 5 or 6 out of 10 at most. That sucks. I hate it when fan bases get let down. Working on a leather V2. Dude, I unironically miss how that thing flipped. What's the best plastic / 3D printed balisong? I've been wanting to get one. I just don't know which one to go with. I think you have 2 choices because Kanto discontinued the Angler. You have the Cycloid from Zipper, and you have the Cycloid from Zippy Balisong, and you have the Tay Flipper. If you... Fallen Order 2, I'm so hyped for Fallen Order 2. If you want a bigger balisong... If you want a bigger, more unique balisong, the Tay Flipper is for you. If you want a more standard experience, the Cycloid is for you. But both of them are really good. Yeah, I forgot. I never showed you guys the Tay Flipper. Tay Flipper is very good. Probably my favorite 3D printed balisong right now. I think I can say that with confidence. I would say, I mean, the zipper is really good, but it's also not available right now, so. Tim, you already talked about it, Ethan, but what's your rundown of thoughts on Nemesis? So Brandon, you know the Nautilus, right? The Nautilus, the thing that I wanted so badly for so long and then had tap. Almost out of the box, you know. I'm gonna bash it against my fucking skull. I've gotten to the point that I just can't be excited about anything. Because it will have tap. And it will have play. Is that fully cranked? Yes, it is. So I got it out of the box. I'll upload my first impression video tomorrow. I was gonna do it tonight, but it messed up the stream. So it came out of the box with like a ton of play. Like a lot of play. And I went outside. I was out in the pole barn with my dad. He was showing me his new rat rod, which, Brandon, I have to send you a picture of this thing. It's fucked in the best and worst way possible. But I was flipping it, and I was over like a carpet we had on the ground, and I dropped it. I dropped it once, and I picked it up, and it had tap. So it was like, it already had a bunch of play, but then I dropped it once, and then it got tap. So I messaged NRB, and I was like, yo, is this like... Edwin, thank you for the subscription. I hope you enjoy your stay. I messaged NRB, and I was like, so is this like prototype stuff? Or... And he was like, yeah, so the prototype, the channels got messed up. And they are oversized by like 1/1000th of an inch or something like that. Which gives it the play that it has. He told me that I could send it back to him and he would retune it. Because what he needs to do is put in oversized washers and then sand them down to size. And I was like, dog, I can't do that. And he was like, yeah, so just send it back to me. So I'm going to send it back to him. Hopefully we'll get it fixed. If we don't, this is going to sound a bit hypocritical. I'm not too worried because it is titanium. It'll be able to hold up. And also it's uninked. So I'm not damaging any coating on the blade or anything. I'm not damaging any anodization on the handles. So if it does have tap, not terribly concerned. I would love to fix it, considering it's $300, but besides the tap, what are my thoughts on the Nemesis? It's fucking awesome. It flips amazingly. It's like a super... It's super neutral, but it sticks to your fingers. Like in rollovers and in chaplains, it just sticks, despite being really, really neutral. I really enjoy it, and this one, unlike the Nautilus, would actually be worth getting fixed and like tuning everything up. Still gonna mention it in the review, but also I can't mention it too much. It is a prototype. The fair point to NRB compared to Squid is that this is a prototype. It's kind of expected. It's kind of expected. So, you know, I'm not too concerned about it. I think he'll be able to fix it, and I think we'll go on. I'll go on to love it. Because I already do really love it. Yo, what up, Lily? Have a good night, Charlie. They just want you to do gray videos on good balisongs. That's true. I'm so upset. I went back and I rewatched the Naut video. I didn't turn any of the clips monochrome black and white. I meant to use black and white in some of the clips, and I just never did it for some reason, and I'm so pissed at myself. I appreciate that, Kiever. Have a good night, dude. Yeah, yep. I'm alright. I paid for a prototype because it would be engraved with the prototype thing, and it would have a serial number. Unfortunately, the serial number isn't like engraved on it. It's on the box, which is a bit weird, but whatever. Other than the tap issue, I really like it. Is it true that Telestra has COVID? Yes. I've managed to avoid it for now. But he did test positive earlier today, which sucks because a lot of people from Blade Show tested positive. Whoops, forgot to show you guys. Any recommendations for me to go eat? I got no idea what is around you. I would say Waffle House, but that might not exist where you were at. Do the milling lines on the NEM remind you of a serif, or does it feel different? It does feel similar to a serif. It does feel very similar to it, like the texture on a serif. Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of people who went to Blade Show came down with COVID. I've avoided it. I feel fine. The only thing that feels off with me is my voice, but that's just because I was yelling all weekend from being at Blade, so. How many do you think it was? I think I've seen 5 positive COVID tests at this point. Yeah, shoot Squid a message. Shoot them an email. Their warranty says they do say their warranty expires after a certain period of time, but I think they'll help you out. It just changes like what you have to pay for. Should probably get tested. I would recommend it. If you went to Blade Show, I would recommend getting tested. Crow, damn right I got knives, Onyx, a few others. Yep. Crow, damn right I got knives, Onyx, Tie. Bark handle. That's all I know of right now. Closest thing to Waffle House here is IHOP. IHOP is too nice. I don't have Waffle House up here in New York, which is sad. Because yes, Brandon, you did make me a Waffle House shill. I love it. I love the 24-hour vibe. I can get mid food whenever I want, and I love that. When you tried the Nami and Seraph at Blade, what did you prefer to flip? I preferred to flip the Seraph because it had a better sound. But the Tsunami is also very, very good. Yes, we were told about the Waffle House Index by Will. I think that's fucking hilarious. Waffle House is like Denny's. Yes, it's like fast food, breakfast food, 24 hours a day. And it's so aggressively mediocre. Like, aggressively mediocre. What's the Waffle House Index? So it's a disaster scale. That like, if a natural disaster happens, you go on to the Waffle House Index, and there's different levels. There's like the level of like Waffle House is closed, and that means that like it is destroyed, burned to the ground, like a terrible disaster has happened. Waffle House's menu was affected, which means like it was pretty bad, but like it wasn't horrendous. There was another one. What was the other one? Waffle House, like, Brandon, you would know more about the Waffle House Index than I would. There's like red, yellow, orange, and green, or red, orange, yellow, and green. Exactly, Farvos. It's more fun. Waffle House is an experience? Oh, it's an experience, all right. It is an experience, all right. Yeah, it is, Ted. It could be described that way. Oh, you mean like, no, not like that. I think with any restaurant, it depends where it's located. We had a Waffle House right, and I mean right outside our hotel. You called Waffle House the cheaper medieval times. I remember that. I do remember that. 2 Waffle Houses, literally 0.3 miles from from each other. That's awesome. I technically made 2 purchases. I have a dual tone black Kraken, and I have a Damascus Kraken. I am selling the dual tone Kraken because I can't afford to keep both of them. But I managed to snag a Damascus Kraken on the final day because they found one in a drawer. So that's pretty cool. I might turn that story that I told earlier into a clip. Only 107 Waffle Houses closed for Hurricane Katrina. Really? What are you flipping right now? I'm flipping the Nemesis. I am lucky. I got very lucky with that. And you know what? Because I am not a lucky person. If you know me at all, you know that I am not a lucky person. And I was literally expecting to open up my bag and find that TSA had confiscated it. I was totally expecting the thing to be gone, for sure. That would be my tie story. Now that it's in my room, I am never letting it touch. I'm never letting it touch the mail system, the airline system. I'm not letting it do anything, really. What was your first balisong? First balisong I ever bought was the Squiddy Bee. Brandon, this is going to sound crazy. Kraken. Kraken wins that one. For 1,000 subs, you should change your profile picture. For 1,000 subs, I should do what I've been meaning to do since I started the channel. The frickin' profile picture I have was meant to be a placeholder. Thoughts on Nemesis V2? Flips amazingly. Really good. Neutral, yet handle bias at the same time. I don't really know how he did it, because it sticks to your fingers when you do rollovers, but it still fans really well. But Brandon, Brandon, with you reviewing so much stuff, have you ever felt a balisong that you were like, yes, I really like this, but then when you go back to something else, you're like, wow, flipping that other balisong has made me realize how good this feels? Personal thoughts on the Kraken? Best balisong I own. Flips amazingly, has great grip, amazing weight, beautiful look. It's overall amazing. Why would TSA take it if it's in checked luggage? Because someone else who went to Blade Show had their whole balisong case taken by TSA. I choose the Nemesis over the Kraken? Yes. I do. Because I flip the Nemesis and I love it, and then I pick up the Kraken and I go, oh. Oh, well, this just flips. This just feels like just better. Yes. like, since the Nemesis feels like rough and kind of squared off, it makes the Kraken feel soft and round. And it makes the Kraken feel incredibly smooth and refined. Oh, we're good. But I still love the Nemesis. Like, the Nemesis is great. It just makes me realize how good the Kraken is. Heard of live Kraken flips a little better than the trainer Kraken? Yes, I vastly prefer the balance on the live blade. Can we, like, not ingest oil? It's a good idea. I also feel like trying this compared to the Prisma would also make me realize just how amazing the Prisma is. Because, like I said, this thing flips amazingly, but it's rectangular and it's kind of squared off. So it makes things that are a bit more rounded off feel soft and smooth and refined. I have to check my Discord DMs. Farbos DM'd me like an hour ago. Oh, thank you, Farbos. Thank you for saying congrats. Yeah, I've seen this. I've seen this. I've seen that, Bimby. Not shit. Is it okay to bring a Bally on a plane as long as it's not in the carry-on? You can put it in the checked luggage, yeah. But it very much so depends on the laws of your state. Shark coming. The Nemesis ding sounds so good. They do. They do. It sounds amazing. And it flips even better. I saw that. You posted about that in Will's server. I was reading through that. I could not imagine being so insecure about myself that I have to go around calling other people freaks just because they dress different than I do. Is a squiddy allowed in the carry-on? Situationally, yes. I think it very much so depends. I think it depends on the TSA agent that you get. You should be fine with a squiddy. I have to sound unsure, because if I say that it's TSA safe and then someone goes through and gets it stolen by a shitty TSA agent, then they're going to blame me. So, okay, this is actually a question I had, because I was thinking about bringing my Tay Flipper on my carry-on, but I didn't end up doing it. When you guys bring your squiddies through TSA, do you just leave it in your bag, or do you, like, you take it out of your bag and put it in the bin, or what do you do? Do you like Discord? I love Discord. I think Discord's pretty good. Brandon got a Nautilus through. Do you think Squid's products are getting a bit too expensive? For example, the Triton V2 creeping up to the Squid Trainer price? Having flipped all of Squid's stuff at Blade Show, I don't think they're too expensive. I do think there's competition out there who's doing better things in their price point, but I still think Squid has their place. The one knife I would say maybe is the Triton, because it invades on the Squid Trainer's territory while not being better than the Squid Trainer, if that makes any sense. I fully deploy it inside the bag so it doesn't look like I'm hiding something. That's smart. Telestro get a knot into TSA? No, Ty hasn't flown on a plane. Ty has not flown on a plane since he joined the balisong community. Didn't you drive going to Blade Show? No. So I flew from my house in New York to Ty's house in Florida. And then we drove from Ty's house in Florida up to Georgia for Blade Show. So, like, in a way, yes, I drove, but not from my house to Blade Show. Other companies are getting Squid a run for their money. That's exactly what it is. Meeting all the Squid guys in person and seeing, like, the tuning station that they had set up, it is obvious to me that they care a lot. I think it's just the fact that the competition is doing so much cool stuff. How did you and Ty become friends? We have baby pictures together, so even if I remember how we became friends, I probably wouldn't even be able to tell you the story. Tuning guys are literally magical. Yeah, I wish the tuning guys were still available right now. Wouldn't that be cool? How is the Nibali Will collab trainer? Or are you not allowed to speak on it yet? I'm not allowed to speak on certain parts of it, just because things aren't finalized, but it's good. It's really good. What's up with Squid QC? I don't know. I really don't know what's up with Squid QC, because the Squid that I saw at Blade Show tuning people's balisongs did not feel like the same company that sold me a Nautilus that got tap and then fixed my Nautilus and then it got tap again. That didn't feel like the same Squid that was at Blade Show. Yeah, I've already got it worked out with him. Machine. Oh my gosh. I've already got it worked out with NRB, Dalen. I told him, like, it's a prototype, so I feel somewhat bad being like, hey, can you fix this? Because, like, I signed up for it to have issues by saying it was a prototype, but he was like, yeah, if you want to send it back to me, I can fix it for you. It'll just be annoying. And I was like, all right, I hate to do it to you because it's an annoying fix, but I kind of want it to be really good. What would you compare the Nibali X Will collab to based off of flipping? That's a great question. Antarctic. Getting screwed by COVID, hastily made decisions on their end, rapid expansion. Yeah, I can see that. For the price you're paying, he better fix it. That's fair. That's fair. I do kind of forget that I paid $300 for this thing, but very confident it's going to be much better moving forward, though. I hope so. I really hope so, because seeing Squid was like, whew. Like, seeing those guys, like, handle a screwdriver and tune things in ways I've never seen it before. Like they made tuning efficient, and it was like, I've never even thought about that, but they were sitting there doing things. Like, I was like, okay, I can tell you've used a screwdriver for more than a few hours of your life. I respect that. Squid HQ has been destroyed by COVID for months, it seems. Yeah, it seems like it. No. Okay. I wouldn't say that it flips like an Antarctic. I think it's comparable to an Antarctic. It's light and it's neutral. But you are also talking to the person that loves the Arctic so much. So the Antarctic, I feel like I'm a bit biased against. Yeah. Yeah, I do feel bad for them. Is there an estimated price for the Will Bally? Under 70, I believe, is what they're saying. Thoughts on BRS quality control? I am not going to give any thoughts on BRS quality control, but I will give you thoughts on BRS as a company at Blade Show, because they sold out of their entire stock in the first day of Blade Show. Which brings up two questions. 2 questions, right? First of all, how much stock did they bring? Because I don't think people are running through the halls to get a BRS product. Second off, why would you sell your whole product stack on the first day? The only thing that they had was a singular chab, including demos. Exactly. They didn't have any Alpha Beasts, any replicants. They had a singular chab because it hadn't sold yet. So it makes me wonder, how much did they bring in the first place? Because it couldn't have been that much. And why sell all of it? Am I stupid to buy an Alpha Beast 3.0 next drop? No. I got to try Barkhandle's personal Alpha Beast. The Alpha Beast is very nice. Very nice. Zipper versus Cycloid thoughts? I like the Zipper better just because of the weight. It's a weight thing for me. The Cycloid is a bit too light for me. But the Zipper is a really good weight. I believe the Zipper is the same weight as like the Tay Flipper and the Squiddy Bee. So I vastly prefer the Zipper. Even though the Zipper Bills was at, I had a extreme trouble doing chaplains on. I still prefer it over the Cycloid just because of the weight. Heard that Chad was the personal one of the owner. No, the Alpha Beast, the standard Alpha Beast was the personal one of the owner, but they had a Chab there the whole time. That was a sell, I think. Because we went there and he let us try his personal Alpha Beast. And then later in the show, we got to try Barkhandle's personal Alpha Beast. And Ty really liked the Alpha Beast. I also really like the Alpha Beast. I think it flips really well. Do you know if the Will Hirsch collab Bally will be always available like a Squiddy? It should. It'll be on Amazon. It should be as available as like a Morse will be, hopefully. You seen Jimpy's new post? Very interesting. I haven't. We haven't really done any Balisong news because there's a lot of news out of Blade Show. The fact that pretty much all of the squid prototypes is good, I think, is the first news that I want to go over. Are you planning to go to Blade West? No, I don't have the funds to go to Blade West. Blade East drained my bank account. Oh, interesting. Free downloadable zip file that contains all the files you would need and instructions on how to make your own design. You can edit the existing files and create your own custom tux package. That's insane. So people can send him a file for a Balisong and he'll make it? That's awesome. Maybe not all the color options, but I don't imagine it'll ever be fully sold out. Hell yeah. News is for Blade Bias? That's true. We need to record a Blade Bias. Although with Ty having COVID, I don't know how possible it's going to be. No, the Madco is a fully real thing. And it's all right. It's all right. For the price that they're aiming for, it's all right. I thought it was a bit heavy for me, but he won't make it for you. Oh. Then I don't get what it is. Because, like, it doesn't matter how much I know about making a Balisong. If I don't have the machinery to make a Balisong, I can't make a Balisong. What prototypes did Squid have at Blade Show? They had 3 swordfishes, 2 Madcos, and 1 Hydro. Amount of scammers lately has been scary. Is it bad? Oh yeah, Ted, you're very active in the purchasing scene, aren't you? I see. That's interesting. Still, it's still very interesting, even if it's not what I thought it was. Use PayPal and you'd be pretty safe. Some sellers don't accept PayPal. Because PayPal, if you do friends and family, then they don't cover you. Also, there's chargeback scams, and it's a tough. Swordfish, the only new Bally Squid is working on? No, the Swordfish, the Hydro, and the Madco. Do you plan on getting one day? I did enjoy flipping the Alpha Beast, but I don't plan on getting one day, no. How was the Swordfish? Better than I thought. A lot better than I thought. All three of the prototypes were better than I thought. I initially said I wasn't interested in the Hydro, and it ended up being one of my favorite knives of Blade Show. I said I wasn't interested in the Madco, and it said it ended up being interesting. I said I didn't like the Swordfish, and it ended up, I think, flipping better than a Squid Trainer, almost, just because it's lighter, and I prefer lighter stuff. Hydro versus the Madco. Hydro all the way. The Hydro's lighter, and I think is a cleaner design. Cleaner, not better. What are the Madco and Hydro? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I never did a story on the Madco. That's annoying. Damn it. Here is the Madco. Wait, did they delete the post? Where's the Madco announcement post? Oh, it was on. It was Lucas's Squidmaster. It was on Lucas's account. Yeah, there we go. This is the Madco. It's a titanium version of the Mako. Did you flip the Emissary? I did. It was interesting. It was heavier than I thought it was going to be. Heard the demo Hydra was on washers, but in production will have bushing. No, I asked because I heard about that at the end of the first day. I asked one of the Squid booth people. Actually, I think it was this guy. I think I asked this guy if it was on bushings. He said it was on bushings. So that was pretty cool. So that's the Madco, and then this is the Hydro. Did I do a Madco? I don't... Oh, no, this is Blade Show. Sorry. Bally's I've tried. I don't think I did a Madco story. I literally did the Swordfish and the Hydro, but not the Madco. Damn it. This is the Hydro. This is going to be a titanium live blade that they produce. For, I believe they said around $300, which if this thing ends up being $300, will be one of the most competitively priced Squid products out there. This thing's awesome for $300. This is $300. I think it's better than the Nemesis personally, just because it feels lighter, even though they're pretty much the same weight. I don't know what magic Squid did to that thing, but it's amazing. No bushings though. No, one of the Squid booth members said that was on bushings. Which is the best deal? Swordfish, Kraken, Nautilus, or Hydro? It is probably... If the Hydro is on bushings, it's the Hydro. If the Hydro is not on bushings, it's the Kraken. The Nautilus is not a good deal, I don't think. It's a good balisong, but I don't think it's a good deal. Medford Knife Gate. I saw this shirt thing. I didn't catch it in person. I didn't see anyone with those shirts, and I didn't see anyone giving out those shirts. I got back to our hotel room in the end of the third day, and I saw that, and I was like, what the fuck? What did Will and Brandon think of Kanto? They liked it. They liked it. I think they're getting some. Could be wrong on that. Don't quote me on that, but I think they are going to be getting some. Yeah, I really like the modularness of the Machine-Wise knives. It would be cool if Squid did that, but I kind of understand why Squid doesn't. Because Squid has so many different designs. The Mako doesn't look like anything else. The Nautilus doesn't look like anything else. I mean, there is this. There is the fact that Brandon put the Arctic blade on a Squid trainer and a Triton handle, and it didn't have tap. This thing didn't have tap. This is a Triton V2 blade, a Squid trainer blade, and a Triton V2 handle, a Squid trainer handle, and an Arctic blade. How did it not have tap? I don't know. The world may never know. Can be limiting from a design standpoint. That's why the Seraph is on its own platform. Oh, so you can't... I actually didn't know that you could do a... You couldn't do a Seraph. Oh, I can assume it's extremely limiting. Was the Tally Z good? The Tally Z was amazing. The Tally Z trainer was not. The Tally Z trainer had a really good balance to it, but the blade shape made it so that anything rollover based was extremely uncomfortable. Seraph is stupidly thin. Yeah. The Squid Arctic runs on bushings. It runs on the Antarctic bushings. Tally Z versus Kraken. Kraken. I would say Kraken on that one. Just because the Tally Z, don't get me wrong, is very good. I just prefer the Kraken. It's a Squid Arctic. Squid Arctic. They're going to come out with bushing Tally Zs? Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. If that's true, I'll buy one. Yeah, the Kraken sets the standard for live blade bushing balisongs, and seeing, like, feeling the Kraken and flipping one, I totally understand why. Flipping the Kraken, I understand why everyone is as positive about it as they are. Absolutely. It's incredible. Same with, like, the Seraph and the Tsunami. Flipping the Seraph, I understand why Will liked it so much. It is just that good. If you've never flipped a Seraph and you're looking at like Will's reviews and thinking, oh, there's no way it's that good. It is that good. It is just that good. You flip a Terra yet? Yes, the Terra is sick. The Terra is very slippery. It is somehow even more slippery than my Vortex, which I didn't think was possible, but the Terra is sick. It was one of my surprises of Blade Show was how much I liked the Terra. Offering kits later on for people who don't have access to machinery. How would that work? Can't wait to get your Bowie Kraken to compare to the Kanto. I tried a Bowie and a Tonto back to back. I did feel a difference. The Bowie is a slightly more handle biased, I think, than the Tonto. I felt a difference, and I still prefer the Bowie because the Bowie just looks that good. Did you try an eye Basilisk? I tried a normal Basilisk, I think. I also tried a Prodigy. Gotcha, Turtle. Have a good night, man. No, Tonto looks way better. Ty knows. I'm sorry. What blade profile does Ty own? Could you tell me what blade profile is currently in Ty's collection? Thank you. Did you try the G10 Orca? I did. I can give you my exact thoughts because that's on the list. So for all of the balisongs that I tried, I forced myself to write one good thing about, or like one line of good things and one line of bad things. So like pros and cons. Hey, Dalen, pleasure talking to you. As I've said 1,000 times this past weekend. Thanks for stopping by. Good luck on the Prisma drops. I'll be buying one when you release like a purple or a pink. Laters. Have a good night. Hell yeah. I look forward to seeing you. Did you try the Hom full G10 trainer? Surprisingly good, but still like surprisingly good does not mean like, oh my god, it was incredible, just for what it was. Try the Not V2. Yes, it has a slightly less handle bias than the Not V1. But yeah, so I wrote down pros and cons for every balisong. I forced myself to write at least one pro and one con. Orca trainer, I wrote light, feels solid, and great balance. Con, price. The Orca trainer shocked me and Ty a lot. Heard carbon fiber knot is better too. Carbon fiber knot definitely better than G10 knot, in my opinion. Did you try a Revenge of the Blades Gale reblade? No, I didn't try a Gale. What'd you put for the Seraph? What did I put for the Seraph? Great sound, amazing balance, fans amazingly, flows really well, amazing weight. Con, long. I had to put long as a con because I have small hands and also because I literally could not put anything else for the Seraph. How does the swordfish feel? It feels like a lighter squid trainer if I had to guess it. If I had to place it anywhere. Or perhaps a lighter Triton. I don't know what crack machine-wise puts into the Seraph to make it sound like that, but I want some. Kraken or not V2? Kraken trainer all the way. Madco, heavier than I thought, but still okay. How much would the Madco cost? They're aiming for 400, I think they said. Because it has some wicked blade steel on it, apparently. Banana, I appreciate it, but anytime anyone tells me to say something on stream, I don't do it because they usually have other plans for that. God, the Nemesis is good. Blade Steel is the same one as the Namis. Maybe? Did you retag it as Seraph? No. Saw a girl slice her eyelids open with a Kraken at 3 AM on the Balisong tag. What is happening on the Balisong tag? I go on the Balisong tag the other day, and there's just a dude flipping in his boxers, and the community's losing their minds about it. Because it was Coitlin. And I'm just over here like, why are we giving more attention to Coitlin? How'd you discover flipping? From a shitty CSGO curved heavy balisong knife that Ty had in his drawer when I slept over at his house like 3 years ago. And then I remembered it when I slept over at his house like a year ago. And I bought a squiddy off of that because he said that you can learn more tricks than just opening and closing. Quaitland is boxers the biggest W in my life. No, it was by far the biggest L I've ever taken on Instagram was having to see that. But I wish people wouldn't talk about it so much because it's just giving more people, it's just giving him more attention. Talked to Squid and they said they're prototyping a squid trainer with jimping. Guys, I gotta say, so do you guys recall when I said early, when I said before Blade Show that I was worried about trying things at Blade Show because it was going to ruin my own collection? Yeah, we talked about that earlier. Do you not remember that? Maybe I didn't say it on stream. Basically, I was going into Blade Show. I was scared to try things because I thought it was going to ruin my collection. And what actually happened is the opposite. Being at Blade Show made me realize just how good everything in my collection is. Like the Arctic, the Vortex, the Tay Flipper. Not the Tay Flipper, sorry. No, the Arctic and the Vortex. Yeah, that's pretty much it. The one balisong that got ruined for me is my squid trainer. My squid trainer kind of got ruined for Blade because I tried so many balisongs that felt similar to my squid trainer that were just lighter. And I like lighter balisongs. So since I now own a Kraken, which basically kind of feels like a lighter squid trainer, and the Nemesis, which also kind of feels like a lighter squid trainer, the squid trainer might get sold. We'll see. It's definitely not like a guarantee. It's just that the squid trainer is probably the thing that is the most uncertain in my collection right now. Squid trainer, speed channel, jimping, and bushings, then it would just be a Kraken. Surprised Squid has not shown anything about the Mako V5. I don't think there's anything to update on the Mako besides maybe the blade steel. Like, I genuinely don't know what a Mako V5 would be. Because you can't put bushings in it or it ruins, like, its affordable price point. What up, Dom? Any thoughts on the Tay Flipper scales for the Nautilus? Brandon got a pair, and that's all I can say about that. Can I not see exactly how many subscribers I have? Like, how does this work? It just says 1K. Oh, there we go. We're at 1,007. Oh my god. Seems like a lot of people were... Damn right I got knives subscribed to me. Damn, why didn't that show up? Seems like a lot of people were waiting to subscribe so they could be the 1,000th one. Oh, Brandon is here. Cool. Yeah, you can talk about the Tay Flipper scales, because I don't know what isn't public. I am wearing the KZ ZEX Pros. And they're amazing, and I recommend them highly. Any tips for writing scripts for reviews? I don't write scripts. I actually write bullet points for my reviews. I only script out specific jokes and like intro. The only thing that I script out, thank you, Lily. The only thing that I script out is my intro, my outro, and a few specific jokes, but most of my stuff is ad-libbed off of bullet points. How much did you buy the headphones for? These were $38. Brandon, I think they didn't increase. I think they did increase the price of the Nautilus, because it used to be $220 and now it's $230 base. Who's Coitland? Don't worry about it. I don't want to give him any more exposure. V2 not is more like a V1.5. Yeah, I can agree with that. Which, speaking of Brandon, I'm kind of thinking... I don't know what Ty wants to do because, you know, the whole COVID thing, but I want to do another podcast soon with all the people that we went to Blade Show with. I think that would be super fun. The only problem is getting 8 people in one call would be a massive nightmare. So it might be like one big podcast episode comprised of multiple different segments. But we'll see. Just letting you know because there's a chance you might be on deck for that. We'll see. If you're interested, that is. I don't think the V2 is worth the upgrade if someone is happy with their V1. I think that's fair. Yeah. I don't think 7071 is as big of an upgrade as people thought it was going to be. Yeah, we will, it'll, like I said, it probably won't happen because getting 8 people in a call for a podcast is very difficult, and also fitting 8 people into an hour-long podcast is very difficult. So it probably won't happen. I'm just speaking out of my ass right now. The podcast might be on hold, though. Because Ty's throat is fucked right now from COVID. So I don't know if he wants to sit here talking for an hour on a podcast. I might be carrying the Blade Bias channel for the next week or so. Because I have so many ideas for videos. I have so many ideas for Blade Bias videos. Yeah, that's completely fair, culprit. I've seen a lot of tap out of the box with the Nautilus. Exactly, that's what I'm thinking, Brandon. 1 by 1 on a very strict schedule. The problem is, I think you know from personal experience how good we are, how amazing we are actually at very strict schedules. And adhering to times that people need to leave by, you know? We did want to do a Blade Show podcast IRL. The problem was we did not have the setup to do it. No one had a mic that was high quality enough and was able to pick up everyone. The only mic that I had on me was my little DJI pocket mic, and that's like a 1, maybe 2 person microphone. Longer than 1 hour. I mean, Brandon's already went over 1 hour, so it wouldn't even be like a specialty thing. It would just be like, oh, it's just Brandon's episode again. Also, I just looked over here. This was the other package that I was thinking about, but I completely forgot about. You guys want to see my new glasses? Also, what the fuck? What is this? Why did we get like 5,000 of these? I'm gonna leave Will's at like 11 p.m. 4 hours later. Yup. 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 He gets it. Dude, what the f... Zenny. Zenny. Why do I need to measure my interpupillary distance 8 separate times? What are these? What are these? One-time use? As soon as I look into them, it's no good anymore? Like, what the fuck? Why'd you give me so many? What the fuck? So you bought a third Arctic? It's a giveaway Arctic, but I did buy a third Arctic. Oh, I'm a spider. G10 in the knot makes my hands feel so dry after using it. Yep, that's my exact problem with it. I also need to clean off the Nemesis, because the Nemesis also makes my hands feel slightly dirty after I use it. But check this out, chat. I got new glasses. They're terrible. Oh, they're so bad. Also, this prescription. Oh god, this prescription is off. Actually, is it off? I don't it should be the same, but it feels different. When are you doing the giveaway? I'm going to upload the giveaway video tomorrow. Because I'm going to do, instead of doing what I initially thought I was going to do and just do a video that I was going to delete, I'm going to do like an edit that I'm going to keep up. Because I want to keep the engagement up because it helps the channel. Having a video that has like 100 comments on it, people entering a giveaway, helps your channel a lot, as far as I know at least. So, I am going to make like an edit or something that can stay up. They look pretty good. No, they don't. They do not look good. I prefer the chunkier glasses on my face, but that's good because these aren't my new glasses. I'm just kidding. These glasses that I wear are too big to fit into my VR headset, so I bought another pair specifically just to wear in VR. So those ones fit in my VR headset, hopefully, theoretically. I haven't tried them yet, but measurement-wise they do. Whereas these ones, I think, fit my face a lot better. So that's cool. I can play VR now. We can do VR secret streams now. There are new headsets you can order prescription lenses for. You can. But the problem with prescription lenses is you have to spend $100 on them, and you have to spend that $100 every time your prescription changes. So I would rather spend $10 on a cheap pair of glasses than continually change those. Yeah, so instead of doing what I initially... If I have multiple accounts, is that allowed? No. I'm going to try and make it one per person, but there's... I don't know if there's a way to enforce that. Favorite trick that you can't do? Scissor or ladders? Yo, what up, Spence? I got to try so many cool stuff. So many cool stuff. So much cool stuff. It was awesome. Yeah, so I was initially going to do just a video where I like turn on the camera and I'm like, hey guys, thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers. I'm going to give away this Arctic. Comment down below if you want a chance to win, and I'll announce the winner in the comments of this video in a week. Yeah, and then I was going to delete the video once the thing's over. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload like an edit, and then at the end or beginning of the edit, I'm going to talk about the giveaway. And then when the giveaway is over, I'm just going to use YouTube's edit feature to just cut out the giveaway and just post that on its own. Are you doing a gaming stream after this? I could. Feel like you and Telestro are secretly brothers. Will and Brandon are your fathers. Machine-Wise and Fellowship Blades are your cool uncles. That was kind of the dynamic. That was... Brandon... I think Brandon can confirm. That was kind of like what the dynamic was. What VR set you got? I have a Valve Index. VR headsets you can change the focus of? No, so that is, you can change the inner pupillary distance. So that changes the lenses left and right because people's eyes are set at different widths apart from each other. Yeah, Splitgate's great. I used to play it back in the day. And then there's also, you can change how close the lenses are to your eyes. So if you don't have glasses, you can crank them closer to your eyes and get a wider field of view. But if you do have glasses, you can push them further away from your eyes at the cost of field of view. Minecraft stream? Probably not a Minecraft stream. If we did a gaming stream, it would be a test VR stream. But I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure if I want to do that because I kind of just want to go. I've traveled all day. I was at an airport for 4 hours because I got there 4 hours early because I was like, oh, TSA is going to be awful and it's going to take forever. And then I got through TSA in half an hour. So I sat in the airport for 3.5 hours doing nothing. I played balloons and that was about it. So I might just go shower and just chill. I also have to upload the Nemesis First Impressions and start work on the 1,000 subscriber edit. That is also going to be the giveaway. So I actually have a lot to do. Shockingly close to the dynamic we have. Right, Brandon? Right? There's some insane enthusiast headsets with way more customization to the lenses. Oh, probably. Probably in the probably in like the enterprise space, yeah. I didn't know you had a Discord. I just joined. Yes, everyone go join the Discord. Link in the description. Also follow my Instagram, link in the description. And go check out Blade Bias, my second channel. Link in the description. And then my flight got delayed by an hour. Oh, my flight technically wasn't, or thankfully wasn't delayed, and actually got into my hometown earlier than expected. Excuse me, but yeah. Have you tried transfers? The only transfer I know is the Will Hirsch fan. You grab it and you fan it. I also do an aerial from this hand into this hand, but as far as actual aerials or actual transfers, not really. Yeah, we talked about it earlier, Orchid. What up, Lucas? Okay, please get readopted. When's stream ending? I've only been going for 2.5 hours. Streams lately have been going on like 3, so maybe another 20, 30 minutes. Depending on how many people want to watch. I don't talk about viewers, but this has been the best viewership I've ever had. We have stayed consistent at like 25, 26, and that was my previous record. So that's insane. Thank you for that. My voice just changed. Did my voice just change, or is it just because of these earbuds? I don't know. Whatever. Who is your #1 favorite flipper? We peaked at 41. I saw 41 on the viewership index earlier, which was crazy. I see the viewer count. I can see it above chat. Peaked 42. God damn. God damn, chat. Farbos, I can see the viewership. I always can see the viewers. I just say that I don't care about viewers so that people don't say it. Because generally what happens is that we'll be on like 5 or 6, which I'm perfectly fine with. But then everyone will start being like, oh, there's only 5 people in here. Why are there only 5 people in here? Blah, blah, blah. And it's like, you're being annoying. Stop. Because genuinely, viewership does not bother me. Unless it's an extremely high viewership like today. Not really something I'm looking at. Yeah, that's fair, Farbos. I'm just saying you could have just messaged me it. You're good. But you do whatever you want to do, homie. You do whatever you want to do. Can I just say that the blade on this thing is beautiful? Like, it's incredible. It's smooth, it's shiny, it's machined amazingly. It's almost soft to the touch. It's just good. Why do people care so much about the number of people watching their streams? I don't know. The only time... So, I legitimately believe that the only time that viewership matters is if it's like a record. Like today. Where I have averaged my record and I have hit double my record. If it's a new high, it matters. Or if it is so low that it affects how many people are in chat. Like if there's no chat messages coming through because there's 0 viewers, then obviously it matters. But anywhere in between, it literally doesn't matter. As long as there are people, as long as there's at least one person talking in the chat, it does not matter how many viewers I have personally. So weight of the Nemesis, 4.3 ounces, I believe. Which I was hoping it would be a little lighter. It feels, because like the Kraken's 4.2 and the Kraken feels way lighter than it. That's like my one disappointment, is it feels a bit heavier than I thought it would. But it doesn't feel heavy, because 4.3 is not that heavy. Funny thing is, well, I guess not really funny, but crazy thing is all of my analytics are up. Views, watch time, subs. Like, we're kind of... Oh, wait, no, this is... Sorry, this is just on one video. God damn it. Analytics. No, yeah, all of my statistics are up. 63% more than previous 28 days, 37% more, 80% more. Like, we're going hard. Is the Kraken your safe queen? Yes, it is. The Nemesis, I'm not going to beat too heavily. I am going to beat it. I'm going to flip it over concrete. But I'm not going to intentionally beat it. And the Kraken will quite literally not leave its display stand unless I'm over my heavily padded carpet. Blade show is making you lucky? I guess so. Do you think there's a shift towards lighter knives? I think so. I prefer lighter knives, so I'm glad. I appreciate that, Judah. You going to Blade Show West? Unfortunately not. Unfortunately, I can't afford to go to Blade Show West. Oh, the Nemet. Like, I will throw it behind me. I don't really care. Because it's titanium. Assuming I can get the tuning on it good, I don't expect this thing to be eaten up or anything. But the Kraken, on the other hand, I want to keep that thing pristine. Probably Blade Show, you had a lot of publicity because of it. Yeah, that is very true. It's definitely Blade Show stuff. But also just being like on Will's story, Machine Wise's story, Fellowship Blade's story has done a lot. And also, I don't know if you guys have seen this, but Ty fucking skyrocketed on Instagram lately. I thought Ty had like 400 or 500 followers on Instagram because I thought he was small. He had fewer than I did. This dude. Are you in a basement? I am in a basement, yes. This dude has 730 followers on Instagram. He is outclassing me. And I don't know when that happened, but I'm happy for him. I'm very happy for him. What's wrong with being in a basement? I don't know. Yeah, good for Ty. It is very cool to see how much both of us are growing. I cannot believe that I've only been doing this for 6 months and I'm already here. I never even imagined that I would hit 500. Here I am hitting 1,000. Here's Ty hitting 500. Like, it's crazy and it's awesome and I appreciate it so much. It's so cool. Marcolo made a $60 Mako clone on Amazon? Really? Really? I appreciate that, Turtle. Oh, this thing. Yes, yes, yes. I wouldn't call it a Mako clone. I would call it Mako adjacent. I definitely wouldn't call it a Mako clone. But yeah, they made this. You have a lot of potential to grow even more right now? Perhaps. Perhaps so, perhaps not. I don't know where I sit on the whole growing thing. Because, is that the NRBV2? Yes, that's what I'm flipping right now. Correct. Here's the thing. I'm going to be completely honest with you, chat. Here's the thing about growing. The more that you grow, the less that you're able to interact with your community in a quality way. And these streams have been months and months of just talking to the community. But a day like today, and I pride myself on being able to read everyone's message and have a conversation with people. But lately, there's been so many people in chat that I can't talk to every single person, which is kind of upsetting in a way. Because I want to be able to interact with the community a lot. But the sad fact of it is that I won't always be able to. Like when I have 40 people in chat, all talking. You know when Will's Blade Show vid is going to be out? Are you going to be in it? No, I'm not going to be in any of Will's Blade Show content. You might see me in the background of a few. So when... Because they're uploading multiple. I don't know when that happened. Will and Brandon are uploading multiple Blade Show videos. So when you watch them, be sure to watch in the background. Because Ty and I are in a background of, I think, 2 of them. Accidentally, but we are in there. Nothing hurts more than saying the same thing multiple times and your message not getting read. I'm sorry, man. I am sorry. Do the headphones have a mic? They do. There's an option to get them with and without the mic. I kind of wish I got them without the mic, to be honest. Can't wait for all the Blade Show vids to start dropping. Mine should be up within the week. Because it is, I just have to string together a bunch of interviews. I have a question for you guys. Do you guys want, like, highly edited interview content, or do you just want interview content kind of like Will's last year? And by highly edited, I don't mean anything too crazy, but like, because it's kind of a trade-off. Do I want to make it funny but spend a lot more time editing it and then it comes out in a week, or do I want to spend less time editing it, make a slightly less quality product but get it out in a timely manner so that you guys can watch it soon? I'll do whatever feels right, because a lot of the interview questions that we asked, like me and Ty asked, weren't very like funny or anything. It was just kind of just interview questions. Any tips for improving at flipping quick? Find a few moves that you're really good at or that you really like to do and just grind those moves. Is Ty in your vid? Yeah. So Ty didn't want to cover Blade Show for some reason. He didn't want to make a Blade Show video. What we did is we both go in. We both interview people. So I interview a few people, he interviews a few people, or we switch back and forth, or I interview him or he interviews me, and it's that kind of style. But the Blade Show video should be about 20 minutes, and then there's another video that's coming out very close after the Blade Show video that should be about half an hour. And I think you guys will really like both of them. Ask about the current socioeconomic situation in random countries. I wish I was too focused on interviewing people and making sure I was holding the mic up to them and making sure like the cameras were all good and all that stuff to ask like really jokey questions. I wish I did, looking back on it though. You gotta do a Tay review? Maybe. Depends how quickly I burn through the rest of my review backlog. Because right now the backlog is Vortex, Nemesis, Kraken, I think are the main ones. Did Will have people do games of Flip It Blade in his video? No. So Will, Brandon, please correct me if I'm wrong. Will didn't really interview the community this year. That's why I did it. Because he was covering the booths at Blade Show. He was interviewing Squid Industries, Jerry Home, people like that. Whereas Ty and I were going around actually interviewing the community. So, yeah. A game of Flip would have been genius to start doing a game of Flip with people. But I was so focused on trying to get as many people in as possible in the short time that we had, that I wasn't really thinking about like funny jokes or like doing games of Flip or any of that stuff. Yes, Will did do a video getting people's reactions to the bulb. There is that. Feels weird saying that in public. I thought we were going to wait a little longer to reveal that name. Oh, it's probably my phone. What up, Mavie? I do have a lot on my plate. Oh god. Attach your mic to one of these bad boys and interview people with it. That'd be funny. But I don't know of a good way to attach my mic. Next review, though, is going to be the Vortex review, because that's what Ty and I got footage for. We got footage for Ty's Tay Flipper video and footage for my Vortex video. I did see you got your first live blade, Spence, and you're gonna hate me for this, but I don't really like the fly tie lucha. I think it's way too big and bulky for my tiny little hands. It's fine for this small group of people to know the name. Word gets out. Bulp Fox, I believe. I think that's why it's called that, because it's like Fox or something. I don't know what language in though. Yeah, something like that. Turtle. Vulpus is Latin for fox. There we go. Hey, glad to hear it, Spence. Anyone know how Kuski barrels flip on an alpha base? No, I do not. I apologize. That is one of the best thing about going to Blade Show, is that can you do any ladders? I can do a singular ladder rotation. What was I just gonna say? Oh yeah, that's one thing I'm so excited about from Blade Show, is trying all this stuff so that when people come in and ask me, oh, what's your opinion on the Triton? What's your opinion on the Talisong Z? I can actually give them an opinion now, instead of just saying, I don't know, I've never tried one. You ever just toss a knife in the air and catch it? An aerial? Did you try any Terras? Did you like it? If so, it was super slippery, but I do like the Terra. Very, 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 very slippery. Working title. Not final. Good to hear. Awesome. Was it awkward going to Blade Show at first, or was it welcoming for you? I'm gonna admit this to you guys live on stream. It was not awkward at all going into Blade Show. One, because I had Ty with me, and I'm usually a lot more confident when I have friends near me. But two, I knew that anyone that came up to me and talked to me was going to be more awkward and more nervous than I was. So I didn't get nervous. Did you try the 6 Val? I didn't see a gal at Blade Show, unfortunately. Are you planning on modding one of your valleys? If I can get the Nemesis fixed, I will probably send it out to get an acid-washed blade and custom anno. Were there any 500 plus valleys you felt were actually worth the money? Tsunami, Seraph. I don't think the Medusa isn't more than 500. I don't think the Medusa is more than 500. Tsunami and Seraph are the two that jump out to in my mind. Now, do I think that the Tsunami is worth the secondhand market payments for it of like 1,200? No, I don't think so. Oh yeah, I never tried the Pro Flipper. I think I did. Oh no, I think... did I try a Pro... I might have tried Will's Pro Flipper. Oh, Will's collection, right. The Stitch Steel Alien is definitely worth the price. The... The Talisong is worth the price because that thing's a work of art. Max Ace Obsidian, I think, is fantastic. How was the fidget mech? It was just as amazing as you could ever expect. What's the Tsunami retail for? I think $750 or $800. Would you rather have a Nami or a Seraph? Why? Seraph because it sounds amazing and it's more unique. The Tsunami is a more standard flipping experience. And by standard, I mean it's more standard sized. Whereas the Seraph is very long and thin. The Nami is more of like a normal kind of dimension balisong. What up, Tuba? I cannot do a jelly fan transfer because I don't know what that is. My biggest regret of Blade Show is Will Hirsch saying that he wanted to learn a move from me. He wanted me to teach him this. But we never got any time to do it. So that's my big regret of Blade Show. What did I miss? You missed pretty much the whole stream, my dude. We've been streaming for almost 3 hours now. I want a Seraph, but the Nami just looks so much better, IMO. I can't justify getting one. Alright. That's up to you, man. But the second that you hear a Seraph in person, you're gonna regret that. Just saying. What was the best Bally you tried at Blade Show out of these 5? Prisma, Marin, Tsunami, Nemesis, or Brandon's Butterknife? Brandon's Butterknife. I didn't try a Marin, though, so. I'd give the Tsunami an 8 out of 10 overall. Seraph is definitely 10 out of 10. I can agree. I would bump up the Tsunami to 8.5, but I would agree with you. Is that the Nemesis or the Vortex? This is the Nemesis V2. Rest in peace, 39. Although Ty said that the Prisma flipped very similarly to the Marin Light, so I guess I kind of got to try one. That's strange, Bankai. What up, Xylos? How you doing? Just barely tipped your Seraph. Damn, I'm waiting for me to tip my my Damascus Kraken. I actually did tip my Kraken into my fucking laptop. So my laptop has a divot in it. Prisma equals Marin, but Marin does not equal Marin Light. No, Prisma equals Marin Light, I think. I'm doing pretty good, thanks for asking. Buying a TAC-2 clone be like a 42 clone because they're both discontinued and companies are both worth billions. You gotta figure out where you stand on the clone situation on your own. I don't think anyone else can tell you how to feel about that. How much are Prismas new? They are 150 or 160, I believe. I went through withdrawals. That's the benefit of having a big collection, is that I generally don't go through withdrawals if I don't flip something. Xylos, thank you so much for the subscription. I hope you enjoy your stay here. Prisma's good. Oh, the Prisma's fantastic. It's so good. It flips so well, and it's so nice, and I love it even more every time I pick it up. Like, every time I picked up Ty's Kraken, I loved it more and more and more and more. Or Kraken, or his Prisma. Only for 160 though? Yeah, it's incredibly good for the price. Yeah, like back when I had to Loctite my Arctic, I didn't really go through Arctic withdrawals because I had other balisongs to flip in the time being, or for the time being. You only have your Nibali's trainer? You don't have anything else? I am really trying. I'm really trying to learn the backhand fan, but I can't get the motion down for it. Yeah. So many Bally's I want right now. I think the only thing that is desperately on my want list now that I have this is the Prisma. The backhand fan is incredibly weird to learn. Very, very weird. God, that tip is sharp. Okay, chat. That's going to do it for tonight. I think I'm going to end it there. Thoughts on Atropos other than shipping? Oh, I tried a spy at Blade Show and it was really good. I really liked it. Thanks for the stream, Ethan. Thank you, Brandon. Thank you for stopping by, my mans. I was going to say thank you for the amazing weekend, but I think I've told you that about, or I think I've thanked you for that about 100 times at this point, so it's probably getting annoying. Forest Culprit, thanks for stopping by. Arctic for Prisma is fair trade. It's an unfair trade for the person giving the Antarctic. Or for the person receiving the Antarctic, sorry. Hope to see you around on Discord. I'll try to be more active in the Wilhurst server. Alright. You all have a great night. Thank you for all the questions. Thank you for the best viewer-based stream. The best viewer-based stream that I've ever had. So much cool discussion. Will messaged me Tuesday morning. Was like, dude, was that weekend even real? It felt cool, too cool to be real. Dude, that's what me and Ty were saying. That's not what you're supposed to, that's what we're supposed to say. We're the ones meeting you guys. I appreciate it, Brandon. It was a fantastic weekend. It did not feel real to me either. I feel like I'm waking up from this euphoric dream and I don't know what to do anymore. It's like coming back from Blade Show is literally like waking up from those dreams where you got everything that you've ever wanted. Those dreams where everything goes right. You get everything that you ever have wished for, and then you wake up and you sit there and you're like, huh. What now? Shit. But yeah. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you for 1,000 subscribers on stream. How cool was that? Thank you for continually making this YouTube thing just fun and interesting and amazing, and just the best decision that I ever made was to tell Ty that I had an idea and he had a camera. So thank you all. I will see you all in the next stream. Maybe tomorrow if I'm bored enough. We'll see. Peace out, guys. Have a good night, everyone.